Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So I'm out here again working on the pole barn project, and yesterday's video I had put all the posts and some of the wall girts up to form the basic structure, and today I'm out here. I trued up the structure and I'm going to start backfilling the post holes with dry mix concrete. Now to true up the structure, it really wasn't in bad shape, but what I did was run a string down the eave wall to get the posts in line, and I had to kick one of the posts in about 1/4 of an inch and the other post out about 1/4 of an inch, and that got this wall nice and straight. And then I just measured diagonals across the barn footprint to check for square, and I ended up having to shift this eave wall this way about 3/4 of an inch to get the diagonals to agree, and they matched up nice. And so the structure is in real good shape now, and it's a good time to backfill the post holes before I go any further. So to backfill today, I'm going to be using dry mix concrete, and I think I mentioned in an earlier video, with our local clay soil, when you dig a post hole, what comes out, that clay becomes aerated, and it's really no longer good to use as a backfill to go back in to your post holes. It just wouldn't provide any resistance to side loads, say from wind, and that's a pretty primary concern with a pole barn. You know, that's why we put our posts down in the ground into a hole, and that's why we need good solid backfill. So we can't use our local clay, and what I found over the years, really the most convenient thing is dry mix concrete. It's really easy to handle. It self-compacts for the most part. I do like to poke it to get any air pockets out, but you pretty much just dump it in the hole, poke it around, and you're good. And you know, within a couple weeks, it absorbs moisture from the ground and it sets up really nice and hard, and gives you really nice backfill with good side load resistance and also good uplift resistance. So that's what we're going to do today, and we'll get started on that now. All right, so that's going to wrap things up for today. I've got all the holes backfilled with the dry mix concrete. Really the last thing I like to do, and I'm going to need to get more concrete to do this, is to pile it around the posts with a slope away from the post, kind of a dome, to help the post shed water over time. It really may not have much of an effect with a enclosed building with generous overhangs, but I think it can't hurt. I mean, anything you can do to shed water away from the base of the post is going to help the post longevity. So that's the last thing I'll do when I pick up some more concrete. I used 360-pound bags per hole, which is right about what I was calculating. One or two of the holes were a little bit deeper and they could use a little bit more, but overall we're in good shape now. So the next video is probably either going to be me using a laser level to start marking out where I'm going to attach roof rafters on the main structure, or put up the header beam on this addition, or both. Those are really the next steps. So stay tuned for that next video, and as always, thanks for watching.